Hello there, guys.
Hello.
Shut up. And welcome back to Cerberus Gamers Road Training. It's been a while. Due to a slight glitch in the Matrix, we've not been able to record for quite a while, but things are hopefully improving, so we are going to say no more about that. So, you may recall last time we ended with our group of, I would say gallant adventurers, but let's be honest, rampant idiots, stumbling into what appears to be some sort of Necron tomb complex. And then Honky Big Door made a solid Blackstone just closed behind them, so they ain't getting back out that way. So, the three of you find yourselves in a, well, cave to all intents and purposes. With a sealed door behind you. So, if you would be so good as to reintroduce yourselves to the audience, please.
Go on, Anna.
Why do everyone looked at you?
I am Ryan and I play Gromley!
Hi, I'm Christina and I play the sexy Anario.
That's her official name now. She changed it by default.
Sexy.
I love a little snore there.
She's fuck ugly.
I mean, let's face it, of the three of you, she's the one with the least cybernetic modifications. Now, what that says about her sexiness is entirely up to you. So,
She looks like she got hit in the face by a chain axe.
Yeah, what's your sleeping I do?
Bitch!
Anyways, who are you?
I play Luther. My name is Carl.
Nobody cares.
okay then.
I'm not supposed
Bullying
to
has
start
started already. It's also started to go off, so we probably ought to turn some actual lights on in here.
What?
We might need to turn some lights on at some point because it started to go off a bit.
No, it's okay. At least I won't have to see your faces when it's dark.
That is fair. So, sorry. Yeah, I just haven't had a haircut in 4 months, so I'm going a bit
Well,
stir-crazy.
the hairdressers are open now.
Yeah, I know, I've got an appointment booked on Thursday, at which point it will become significantly shorter, which will be so lovely. So, you find yourself in a cave-like structure. There is a pile of mechanical servitors that have been quite clearly smashed to bits by something in front of you, and behind you a sealed black heavy door made of some sort of material you don't recognise, but doesn't quite look like metal. Glowing green runes have been carved into it. The last thing you heard was a voice resonating through the corridors, which was a bit on the creepy side. What do you wish to do?
Can I do a search around the place?
Certainly. Roll me a perception check or a search check.
I've got one tick, so perception's 41, so it'll be 20, 21.
This really has been a long time.
Can
I
I
got
check the
46.
mechanical bits to see if they're repairable?
You can certainly have a look. That will be a deputy test.
Can I?
Give me a second while I tell Tina what she's found, and then I will be right with you.
Found something.
Yeah, you look around, but you're unable to find anything that you think is particularly helpful. There's some reasonably shiny-looking metallic rocks, but they're basically just rocks.
Would I be able to recognize?
You do indeed recognize the mysterious voice because you have a history with the Necrons.
I rolled a 3 for seeing if they're repairable.
Cool. You dig through the various servitor bits. These servitors were all heavy-duty mining models, so they're not built for combat or anything like that.
No, but it's like
But you are able to cobble together enough working components by stripping bits off one and onto another to get yourself something that could work effectively as a scout. Its ability, again, it's not designed for this work, so it's basically just going to give you a single early warning, but it would allow you to start ahead a little bit.
well, sacrificing my actual serval.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yes, congratulations on that.
Woo.
Yes, Carl.
I'm not doing this all.
Yes, Luther does indeed recognise what he's looking at. So, do you wish to tell the rest of the party what you know?
I sort of hesitate as I look around my surroundings, what do I see?
As I said, at the moment you're in what looks like a natural cave structure, but on closer examination you begin to notice that it's a little too uniform around the edges, so it's probably something that was carved, but it was probably carved long enough ago that natural tectonic movement on this planet's been enough to start.
Is this going on as I'm
Right,
cobbling
yeah.
this thing?
Yeah.
Right, section A go to section B, and that go to there.
Can I evaluate the situation?
Not
The
really.
things you can do when you're
So-
sober. Look at that, eh?
Okay, Gromlin is sober at the moment.
Alright, makes a damn change.
yeah.
So could I possibly like?
King Kong, Kong, King Kong, Kong. This is really makes it so good.
It's not racist.
King Kong, King Kong.
I'll turn to the
How is
group
that racist?
So that's not accent. So, no.
Okay.
I'll turn to the group and inform them that we might be in a very, very unfortunate situation at the minute.
Mhm.
Regarding that, if I am correct, we might have awakened something really bad. We should probably get moving.
How bad is
wait,
it
what?
talking?
Very, very vague, very, very worrying. Very nicely done, Cal.
Wait, and what? Sorry, I'm too busy building this thing.
Nothing, Gromlin. Just, are you almost done, my friend?
I almost there. Section Z goes to Delta A Bravo.
Luther, what are you hiding?
What?
Mind your business.
Oh, okay. Section.
Well, judging from these symbols, I believe we've stepped into a Necron 2.
While they're discussing, I'm going to do a sleight of hand move to have a sip of a whiskey flask.
Cool. Sleight of hand test. Do you have sleight of hand?
I'm not trained in it.
Cool.
That's a
Perception check from the other two to see if you notice, please.
I feel that.
I got a 67.
96. I actually passed this.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
um,
at
you,
15.
you very nearly drop your whiskey thing,
Well,
but
because-
everybody else is too busy looking around the cave to notice.
I have to do a toughest thing now.
No, it's just whiskey. Yeah, that's mother's milk to you.
So,
It's true. It's
So
true.
we are going to do a perception test when we get back on ship to see if Arnold notices you've been drinking.
Smell your breath.
Well, why did you let him know on that? You could have, you know.
That's
get
fine.
away
You'll
with
probably
it.
get shot in the face somewhere in here,
I want to see that.
which would be amusing. So the door is sealed behind you, but there is a corridor you can advance along that will take you further in. It has a slight downward incline. It's nothing major, but it is noticeably going downwards.
Is our cat with us?
No.
Oh.
It's just the three of us. Plus,
Just the three of you.
Scott- the
Plus
servants.
now a half-prepared service.
2 zeros.
So, how narrow is it? Can we go 3 abreast or
You
one?
can comfortably go through the rest.
Right,
There's
okay.
probably enough room that you could have about 5 or 6 people walking side by side in it. Though, because of the slight curve to the walls, the person on the far end would be in danger of whanging their head on the ceiling.
Right, okay.
Joy's being a squat.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
So,
I'm still waiting for you to get some mechanical legs to make yourself the proper height.
I want to make some like robots for my legs, so I'm not actually thinking my legs, but like I'm able to get
You
my
want to
height.
build a mech suit, right?
Yeah, pretty much like robot mech.
Everybody always wants to build mech suits.
I don't want to be able to make a suit.
Now it gets in the way of flirting. So,
hey.
Do you want some of this? Hey, I just shove this.
yeah, that is what you see in front of you. I'll
Hey,
be honest, at the moment, you don't have many options as to where to go.
Let's go.
I draw out my rifle and ready it. Parallel.
I will get. What have I actually got? Oh, I've got my blade.
Yes, you can actually use that now, can't you? Because I think you've got
Yes.
training to use it.
I have been trained. I'll get my Inferno pistol ready though.
Cool. So you've got your Inferno pistol ready. If and when you get ambidextrous, you might actually be able to get. Actually, technically, what you could do, if you wanted, was draw both weapons, because they are one-handed weapons.
Well, the pistol and the bolt gun.
The pistol and the sword.
Oh, could I?
You can, but you don't have the ambidextrous skill at the moment, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
No.
which
Which one
case,
of the-
whichever one is in your offhand.
Right, which one's
You're-
ambidextrous? It doesn't say ambidextrous on the
You'll
list.
be,
It's
un-
a trait,
you'll be
so it doesn't
unpalatable.
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Basically, if you don't have the ambidextrous trait, you suffer a penalty for whichever weapon is in your hand that's your non-dominant hand.
I'll just keep it at the pistol and then I'll
Power fist.
someone in the face.
Yes, you do still have your. Yeah, you do still have it.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've still yet to write all these out, just the description for us and stuff. Because I've completely forgotten everything.
That's fine. Again, if you need to ask.
Oh, can I activate my sin skin?
It's pretty much always active. It's just a thing you have.
Is that the one that makes me invisible?
It doesn't make you fully invisible, but it does make you harder to.
Also, I'm just to remind you, I've got my dummy thing in.
Yeah, of course.
Can I
Why
activate?
did you build that? Because you've got a chameleon line cloak, which gives you a +20 concealment when you remain stationary.
Yeah, I've got a chameleon line.
So do you. And your sin skin, bioreactive body glove, inert non-reflective surface, adds to 1 point, which we know. And you gain +10 concealment and silent move tests. In addition, it renders you invisible to sinus, size goggles and thing. Doesn't stack with other armor, unfortunately.
Would it help in this?
For the record, I ignore that rule. Armor not stacking is dumb.
So can I activate and make myself invisible?
It's just always on.
Okay,
It,
so
it doesn't use power. It's literally just a black coating on the.
So it looks like there's only 2 people walking down the corridor rather than 3.
There's a difference between invisible and harder to spot.
Okay.
So something that's making an effort to see you will probably be able to, but you are a lot less obvious, which also means you're a lot less likely to be able to.
It's like active camouflage.
Yeah.
Like every room you go into,
yeah.
it automatically changes its
Like a
camouflage.
chameleon.
It's the difference between walking through a jungle with camo on and walking through a jungle with a high-vis vest on,
Right, okay.
basically.
Alright, that's fine then. Got that on.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm going at the front.
No, I'll lead the way.
Alright, you
But
can
you've got a
start.
sniper rifle.
Yeah, is your rifle still in the sniper configuration?
Yes, it
Or
is.
you're swapping it to-
Should I go at the
Nope,
front then?
it's
Because I've
still
got my
in
infernal pistol
rifle.
ready.
I mean, why are you putting the guy with the giant hammer and... Seriously, how many melee weapons have you got on your person?
I don't have the chainsaw because Theodore has that.
Yeah,
The hammer,
yeah,
the power axe,
yeah,
power fist,
yeah.
and a bolt gun and a shotgun.
Okay, we'll put the short guy at the front because whoever's coming not going to expect us to have a squat.
This is very true.
And then we'll have me and Luther next to each other at the back so we can fire over Gromlick's head if we need to.
Alright.
Like a little triangle.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Cool. So, you advance your way down the corridor. There's not exactly a lot of light in it, barring the slight noticeable green tinge that's filtering through the place.
Do I not have night
Can't
vision optics?
do your idols have been
Got high
yes,
sense.
so yes, you don't have the full dark sight trait,
No.
but you are able to see surprisingly well even in low
Is
light.
that even me?
Yes,
Well,
because you've also got the heightened senses.
And me? What am I doing? just-
You can't see as well as.
Am I
the
trained
other
to
guys.
battle in the dark though, so in which case I just follow.
You don't have the full thing, but again, there's enough light to see by,
Okay.
but there's sufficiently low that it's also really, really creepy.
And it's a terrible colour. I hate green.
This is fair.
Yeah, so I've got heightened sense of sight and sound. So
Cool. You continue making your way forward until you come to a fork in the road.
right.
There are 2 passages, one stretching off slightly to the left, one slightly to the right.
Are they all at the same level, or is there any slight gradients to them?
Do me a quick perception test to see what you can tell about the 2 corridors.
49. Any of you doing that?
I'll try.
2.
Well done.
Who's closer to the ground?
22.
You observe the corridors, and they both seem to continue the slight incline that you've already felt up to now. So you're definitely going down.
So it's a
So
decline.
stairs here.
So it's, yeah, that's what I said.
You said incline.
Well,
So it's
incline in the other direction. So yeah, you are definitely heading in a downward direction.
So these are stairs as it were, or like a slope going down.
Yeah, it's a subtle slope for the record.
Have you still got your
However,
little...
You,
Yeah.
Mr. Crit Success, can definitely hear some movement coming from the tunnel on the left.
Okay.
Which tunnel should we head down? We don't want to... I don't think we should split up.
Does Gromlek relay this information?
No.
Okay.
Why would you not tell us this?
Everyone looks at the dick.
Okay.
I think we should go left.
Okay.
That's why he wants to go and fight the Necrons.
Any particular reason?
No, 50-50.
Okay.
I say we go right.
Well, how about this? I'll send the servo thing. I'll just down right and we go left.
Aye, that could work.
Yes. That sounds fine.
Good.
Okay. So you begin to make your way down the corridor while the servitor heads the other way. After a minute or two, the servitor sends you a message to say it has encountered a blockage and is unable to continue.
Does it say what kind of block?
It's not that smart. You get the impression it's probably a natural blockage.
Okay.
Like a cave collapse.
Possibly.
Okay.
So do you want to order it to do anything else? Or?
Scout ahead, maybe?
It's
Just
out of
realised this is
blockage.
reversed. The image is reversed, I just realised.
Okay.
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Wait,
Confused
yeah.
me.
Right, okay. Just...
You don't want to tell us that there's a blockage down the other end, we don't need to worry about people coming up behind us. Why are you being so shady?
Ooh, just... no, I don't know.
Why are you being so shady
Okay.
today?
Do you want to give it any orders?
Just come back.
Okay. The servitor begins sort of trundling up to catch up with you, but it will take it a while because it's barely faster than you guys are. As you make your way forward, I want you to all make me a perception check, please.
8.
What is with this die? 64.
59.
Cool. Gromlek, you don't really see, but you sense movement up ahead. And two metallic skeletal figures move slowly in front of you.
Have they seen us?
Not yet.
So what time? Is there anywhere we can hide?
It would be potentially possible to sort of dive to the sides of the corridor. There are outcroppings in it that are just about large enough for a human being to hide in.
So how's he going to communicate this to us without them noticing?
Yeah,
Just see Gromlek do a barrel roll.
basic combat signals that amount to.
Right, okay. Are you going to tell us?
Wanker. That way.
Oh, Luther, dive to the side.
Okay, all of you make me some concealment tests, please.
Which one's that?
Concealment agility test.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool, you're getting bonuses for yours because of your camo cloak and your silk skin.
What did you
99.
roll?
six.
You roll
Oh,
99. I rolled 90.
Saying that, I've been rolling on the critical success end all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Gromlin goes to sort of dive into a pile of rock, and as he does so, he disturbs it quite significantly, causing it to tumble down and create quite the racket. He immediately draws the attention of the two figures, who slowly turn their heads towards him in a very creepy unison.
I'll just freeze in spot so they don't notice me unless I need to butt in.
Glowing green eyes stare at you for a second or two, and then they begin to swing heavy-looking rifles around.
Gromlek just charges
Roll
ahead.
the initiative.
Charge!
41.
Which, what dice we roll? Just one.
Just one
Oh,
and
just
your
one.
agility.
Right, am I doing this as well?
Yes, you are, but you get the benefit of being concealed.
Okay, which dice do I
Alright,
roll?
14.
Just one. And then just add.
I got
14.
0.
So that's 10.
Oh,
Oh, I got 10.
yeah, just feel free to. Not
I got 12.
Did they break?
No, they're fine. So, Gromlick's slightly off to the side from his initial starting position because he died for cover. And Lariel's actually hidden, unlike you two.
No, I got 12 because paranoid gives me a +2. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 12.
I've got 14.
12. Yeah, no.
I rolled 1 dice and I got a 10.
No, 15. Because you add your agility modifier, don't you?
Yes.
15.
I can't remember what bonuses I get.
So 10
Yeah.
plus your 3.
13.
And then did he give you a bonus for how concealed you are?
Yeah, what's the bonus that I get?
For the bonus concealment, you're going to count as hidden, which means the enemy won't do anything to you until you reveal yourself.
Okay.
It also gives you a bonus chance to crit. You will gain Righteous Fury on a... I'll be nice and say an 8+.
Nice. Carl, you're going to have to lean forward so we can see.
Alright.
There you go. I was having to come down here so I can do this. So, what were those rolls again?
I rolled a 10.
I got a 15.
I got a 14.
And my agility was 3 to 13. Plus bonus.
Roll 14, and what were you again?
15.
Now, one of your advantages here is that Necrons are kind of slow.
You said these are metal ones?
Yep.
So would my Inferno pistol melt? Have they got like a heart or a core or something that makes them powers them up?
There's certainly a glowing green thing at their core,
Only I.
in their chest area here, and their eyes are definitively glowing.
So if I went for a normal headshot or chest wound, black shot, I would potentially
Yeah,
kill
you
them.
could potentially hit something important.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever encountered that? You haven't heard of Necrons before.
I don't know, I'm just, like...
Yeah.
Do you know what they do?
Kill people and then raise them from the dead and have an underdog?
Nope. Not quite.
No.
So,
She's about to find out.
So, Ryan, your turn first.
We're running and smack the bitch.
Cool. Make the charge roll. So, plus 20 on your test.
On my weapon skills.
Yep.
So you roll 2 dice.
That's 49.
So that's a hit, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Just this one?
Yep, just there's one.
Cool.
Power Fist!
Cool. So, you punch him with your power fist. You successfully hit him.
1d10
Plus.
plus 7, but times 2 on my
Yeah.
strength modifier. Because I'm perfect implants.
Yeah, and here's the thing about the power fist. The additional plus for your strength, that gets doubled.
So 14. As well as the times 2. Oh my god, right, okay.
So, hang on, so that's...
1d10 plus 14, that's 84. Times, and then, was it 10?
84, that's a 7.
That's- Oh, 7. Sorry. Something after. Maths.
Yeah,
21.
cool. Your power fist smashes quite heavily into it. What's your pen?
9.
Yeah, cool. You ignore any semblance of armor that it has. It subtracts. Yeah, it's got a natural toughness though, so it subtracts 8 from that. So you have just done how many points of damage did you say? 21. Minus 8. You have just done 13 points of damage. The Necron staggers quite badly as your power fist makes contact, hitting it in the chest.
Okay.
You smash its center mass and it visibly recoils.
You know the times 2? Does
Yes.
that double the plus 7?
It doubles the strength component.
Right, okay.
So you're adding plus how much for your strength? Is it plus 5 for your strength?
Plus 5 normally, but then it gets times.
Yeah, it's getting doubled.
Gets doubled.
It's getting doubled twice because of 2 combined. Because you've got a natural strength for your muscle grafts, and then it gets doubled again for using a power fist.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's 20 right there before. Oh, hello, Twix.
Shit, Sam.
And now I think he wants out. So yeah, that's 20 plus whatever you rolled, which is a 7. So 27 minus the 4, 23, minus the 8, 3 plus 2. I think you might have one shot at it, hang on. So yeah, 20 plus. I'm trying to do maths in my head and it hurts. So yeah.
I'm trying to entice the cat over.
Yeah, the cat one's out. So yeah, so 20...
Does that add 14?
No, so you get 20 for the strength of that,
Right.
plus 2 for the baseline weapon, so 22, plus 7, 29 points of damage. It subtracts 8 for its toughness. It just took 21 points of damage. Your punch shatters the Necron's chest, and it slams back very violently into the corridor. It flickers for a moment, and then a green light encompasses it, and it vanishes.
Ooh. I'm just still hiding up against the wall.
Yowza! Yeah, it's now Carl.
Right. I'm going to take 2 shots.
Okay.
At the Necron.
Keep in mind, I double checked the rule. You know the exploding dice thing you get for your, or the extra damage thing you get for degrees of success.
Yeah.
Only counts when you aim.
Oh.
So your option here is basically take aim and potentially do a lot more damage, or take 2 shots and potentially do less damage with each shot. But
Oh, okay. So I'll take aim and
cool.
99!
Yep.
take aim and shoot then. So
Yep.
99 success.
He has to get 100 if it failed, doesn't he?
81. So you hit it with 2 degrees of success. So you get 1 bonus dice. So
99.
plus 2. So it's 2 dice plus. What's the? What's the standard? Sorry, boys. So yeah, what's the standard addition on that weapon?
So what do you mean?
As in, it's
Don't tell me to
it's D10 plus something.
Oh,
That
it's
was like,
D10
don't
plus
tell me.
3.
Oh.
Cool. So it's now 2d10 plus 3.
2 D10. Okay.
Yep.
That
That could have been worse. Actually, that could have been better. That's 3. So 3 plus 3, 6 damage. Your shot hits the Necron and it shrugs it off without even caring.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
1 time. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, good.
So, Tina.
Hello. It's just
Roll.
It's because someone's put their box on the table that he jumps up to use to get onto the
Oh,
windowsill.
sorry, I'll move.
No, that's me. That's mine.
Okay, so I'm going to fire my Inferno pistol.
Cool. You are in range, so you can just aim comfortably with that.
Cool. It's a clip of 3.
Yep.
So what is it? Weapon skill?
Weapon skill.
Yeah. 43.
That's a miss.
Oh, no, I'm fate pointing that.
Cool.
41.
Cool. Your shot hits the Necron. 76. That's one of the legs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your shot clips it in the leg.
Right leg.
Yep. How much damage do you do?
2d10s plus 8.
Cool. Roll me 2d10s. Yowza. 14, and that's yeah, that's Righteous Fury.
Yeah, roll again.
Yeah. What's your pen, by the way?
Oh, 13.
Yeah, cool. So you're just ignoring its armor completely. So it subtracts the 8 for its toughness bonus. So that's 14 damage. Now roll Righteous Fury. So re-roll that, and you're trying to get again. Nope, Righteous Fury does not go off, unfortunately. But it's still taken 14 wounds. The Necron staggers back quite violently, having taken a bad hit to its leg. Splinters of unholy metal have flown off, and parts of its hip are clearly liquefied. It turns to face you,
Oh, great.
apparently not too happy that that just happened. It raises its strange eldritch-looking rifle, and a green light flares along its barrel as it takes aim and fires. It hits you.
Where?
You may wish to use your reaction to try and dodge this.
Okay, so it's
Do you have the dodge skill?
There's dodge. Yes, I do.
Cool,
2
and-
ticks.
In which case, it's just your standard agility check, please.
33. 46.
Nope, you are unable to dodge the shot, unfortunately, which hits you 29. That's one of the arms, isn't it?
Left arm.
Left arm. The shot hits you. Here's where we find out how bad it is.
Wait, which one of my arms is fake again?
You're right.
Oh, okay.
So,
Just means you
the
gotta
shot
get
hits
more
you
if
for
you lose
1d10
it.
plus 8 with a pen of 3.
What?
So, pen of 3, so it's ignoring 3 points of your armor, basically.
7.
You are a jammy wench. It hits you for a total of 9 damage with a pen of 3. So what's your armor?
My right arm or my left arm? 7.
Left arm 7. Cool. So it ignores 3 of that. So you take down to 5 points of damage. What's your toughness bonus?
That's my toughness 4.
4. So you subtract 3 from that. You take 3 wounds total.
Okay. Where do I write that?
There's a thing that says current wounds, so just -3 from whatever you're currently on.
Oh, I've got 10 wounds.
A beam of green eldritch light reaches out and slaps you in the arm, throwing you off balance. It's extremely painful. You quite literally feel fragments of your arm liquefying and vanishing into the ether.
Okay, this is going to be my reaction. You fucking cunt! My arm!
Seems like a reasonable reaction to me. Back round to Ryan.
Charging.
Yeah, I figured you might.
This is what you shout, only I can kill her.
Okay, so plus 20.
Ho, yeah.
I'm on the critical.
Yeah, you are. Your power fist slams the Necron square in the center of mass once again.
1d10. That's a 9.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 20.
29. Then plus 2.
Yeah, so plus 22.
That's 31.
Yeah, it's dead. Your punch once again slams the Necron really goddamn hard and smashes it against the cavern wall. Just like its fellow, it lingers for a moment before a green eldritch light surrounds it and it fades out of existence.
So is my arm completely gone, or is there just
No,
a bit missing?
No, you're not on the crit table yet, don't worry.
So how much of it's gone?
It hurts like a son of a bitch, but it'll heal over time.
Oh, so it's just a chunk of flesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not impeding you in any way yet.
Okay. So I'll just bandage it up with something.
Again, your armor itself will be sufficient to prevent any major leakage.
Yeah, he's got medicated.
Okay.
I only found that out in. I've been rewatching the videos. I know you've got what you're at.
So, that was your first combat with Necron Warriors, and it went surprisingly well for you guys. That Power Fist is hideous against them. But that is a good point to end this part, because we're slightly overrun, but I figured better to overrun and finish the combat. So, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you in the next part.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.